between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. The Seminoles will put total leather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Marion. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. This rivalry is one of the most storied, at least in the modern generation of college football, but last year sort of left a bad taste in everyone's mouth in Tallahassee as it just never was competitive.
It was a dominant win by the Canes. I mean, they had 445 yards. Florida State had 248. Like, this was a beatdown. You could clearly see the balance with Miami's offense. Running the football for over 200, throwing for over 200. They did what they wanted at will.
I think that's the thing. You know, everybody went into that one expecting to see Cam Ward just light it up. Very pedestrian day for the Hurricanes. Throwing it, you're right, David. It was the Oregon State transfer, Damian Martinez, that went to work on the ground. They were more physical. It's exactly what Mario Cristobal wants this football team to be. Can Florida State match that physicality today in the trenches?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's back. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Canes decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Florida State Seminoles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking for room, it's Fletcher. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. To throw, it's Beck. Working that left side now. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Canes! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UAB. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fletcher. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there. It's still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. and he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And as if a 60-yarder wasn't tough enough, he's not even straight on. From the right hash, he'll have to unleash a beauty. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
We're just about ready to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. The screen. He can go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires downfield. Got his man to the left. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. That was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
That Miami offense back onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's back. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll set up to throw. Release to the back. Got a man. It's Fletcher. Knocked off his feet. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Marion. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. He's got it on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. To the air, it's Beck. Sets up the screen. Oh, what a move to get room. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. grabbed behind the line. It's Ocha. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. Soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ocha. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
After hitting that field goal down a possession here late, one timeout in your back pocket, I'm thinking we're still going to see onside kick here. So nice job by the kicker. They're knocking it through the uprights. Now the big question, can he execute the onside kick?
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.